Hi friends and family, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. My name is Tina Dougherty-Stokes and I am a Color Street stylist. Please subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button down below and hitting the like button. I will also leave a link to my VIP group on Facebook down below in the comments or in the description. And I will also leave a link in the description to shop any of the colors that I used today. On my nails already, I have Swiss and Tell, which is a solid. And I am going to apply Throwing Shade. This is a very pretty glitter. And then it's got kind of pastel colors on the, which would line up against the cuticle, but I'm going to apply in a different way today, and I'm going to show you how to apply to make those colors on the tips instead of at your cuticle. So when you open your package, you are going to get a nail file, a nail prep pad, which I will not be using because I just applied this, and your nail strips. So to start, usually there is a little tear I can't find it. So I'm going to just snip the end. I like using a scissor anyway because that gives it a nice clean edge for me to seal it back up. So when you first pull your strips out, you are going to have, if I can get them to come apart, you are going to have 2 sets of 8. So you'll have 16 strips in all. So I am going to fold these back down and stick these back in the package. And a little hint. Put a nail file in and line your strips up against the nail file. And that'll help put them back in. So I know what sizes work on my nails. So I know this one's going to be too small. This one's going to be too big. So that takes 2 out right there. This one I usually use for my pinky. This one I use for my index. This one I don't use. This one for my ring. This one for my middle. This one for my thumb. Then I'll take these other 3 and I will stick them back in the package. And take my flat iron, a couple seconds, and it's sealed shut. So usually when I start, I will take my nail polish off with Mineral Fusion, and then I will push back my cuticles, and then I will file my nails to the shape that I like using a crystal nail file, crystal or glass nail file. You can file both ways. If you use just an emery board type nail file, you want to go one way only. Also, then because my nails are very thin and brittle, break very easily, I like to use the Nail Aid Keratin 3-Day Growth. I usually put 2 coats on. And then I just wait for that to dry. It's very quick drying. then I will, then I apply my color street. So for these ones today, I am going to take and I'm going to put this color on the tips. So for me, because I know that one strip is going to fit 2 fingers, first I take and peel the clear cover off at the purple and take that clear cover off. Now, because I know that this is going to fit 2 nails, I'm going to fold this in half and cut it. So then I can take this and to get it off of the strip bed or off of the backing better, I will use a orange cuticle stick. And the reason I put the white on first, which is Swiss and Tell, is because, as you can see, is kind of sheer. So that is why I put Swiss and Tell on first. So now, because I'll have a little bit better control using the cuticle stick, I'm going to apply this as close to the tip as I can. But I still want to keep as much of that color on as possible. And make sure my whole nail is covered. Now, as you can see, my cuticle is all covered. But that's okay, because now I'll take this rubber cuticle pusher, and I am going to make sure that this is pushed down into my nail along that skin line as best as possible. And then I'm going to take my orange cuticle stick and I am going to perforate all the way around. Sorry, my AC just kicked in. Still been very warm here. So I'm gonna push all the way around. And then take the rest of that off. It didn't peel very well. Ooh, it's really stuck to my skin. And there you go. I'm just gonna run along my cuticle again really good. Got a little bit still on there. It needs to come off. And I'm just going to push that over the tip and let it seal on the tip. But there you go. Now you got the color at the tip instead of at the cuticle. So I'll do that one on my other pinky. But I'm just going to do the one hand for you so you can see what it looks like completed. And actually, I think I'm gonna flop these because I know this will fit my middle finger also. I'll do this one on my ring. Just so I can, because this one and this one are the same color. So again, I'm going to fold this in half. My nails are pretty short right now, so this is actually working pretty good. And again, you just got to kind of take your time sometimes, especially getting this off of the backing. Hi, Tang. And pull it off the backing, which I can throw these in the trash. And I'm going to take this off of the cuticle stick. Put the cuticle stick at the tip. And again, I'm going to try and line it up at my tip, and it's really sticking to my nail. Let's see if I can do it with my fingers instead. Go slowly there. Just got to do trial and error and see what works best for you. It's a learning process. And again, I better rub this down into my cuticle so I can see where it's at. And when you're perforating, you want to make sure that you're pushing and getting it all perforated so that it will come off. Take your time. I would rather get it all perforated all the way across. Sometimes you can get it all pulled off in one fell swoop, and sometimes it'll break off a little bit, but and again, I'm just getting this all down. And kind of wrap that around the tip, and there we go. Now I got kind of a green, is it green and yellow on my ring finger, and a pink and blue on my pinky. Now we'll do the pink. Oh, that's right, I took the clear off of that already. So I'm gonna cut this in half again. This is very pretty. I like this. And I kind of like putting the color at the tip to kind of give a little bit of a French tip look. If you guys want to see me do French tips, let me know in the comments, and I will film a French tip for you. And that one went on a little easier. And I totally missed the side of my nail. That's okay. As you can see right there on the side, I kind of missed, but that's okay, because from far away you're not gonna notice it. Maybe a little bit. That's okay. I'm all right with it. I am going to try and start posting videos twice a week, and I'm going to apply my strips on Mondays and Fridays. And after I get them applied, well, now it's 12:30 at night, so it's more like Saturday, but I'm going to try and make sure they're posted on Tuesdays and Saturdays. this is really sticking to my skin. So tell me in the comments, do you like just plain solids? Do you like mixed manis? Do you like glitter? Let me know what you're wearing this week. Even if you're wearing naked nails this week, let me know. It happens sometimes. Sometimes life can get in the way and we end up going with naked nails. I've had it happen. Life just gets in the way. As you can see, I have I have band-aids on both of my thumbs. I was doing some yard work, ended up getting some blisters, and I didn't realize I was getting blisters at the time, and I ended up breaking the blisters open, and they are very sore now. So I put some triple antibiotic ointment on them and put some band-aids on them, so hopefully that will help them heal pretty quick. I'm thinking that when I swapped these two, I shouldn't have done that because it made that one a little bit shorter on that finger. I should have just left it the way it was. Oh well, it happens. We make mistakes. They happen. And one of my cats are getting in trouble. Tank, get out of there. I'm going to try and patch this in here. See if I can do this. I'm just going to let that sit on there for a little bit. Let it adhere. I seem to be a little bit more on the sticky side, but that's okay. I'd rather have them a little more sticky because then that way they're gonna set up a little bit better. A little piece of cuticle here that's... I don't normally trim my cuticles with a cuticle nipper, but if I have a really dry piece, I will catch it with a nipper. Not perfect, but it's fixed. All right, now just the thumb. And then I'll show you what it looks like finished. Ugh, clear covers like to stick to my hands. All right, here I go. Fold this one in half. that off. See if I can line this up. Too far. I think I got it. There we go. Sorry if I'm being so quiet. Sometimes I just get so focused on doing my nails that I forget to talk. And again, the glitter is Throwing Shade, which is available on the website. It's a limited edition set. And the white is Swiss and Tell. That is in our solids. And that is in our spring and summer line. So I'm going to pause this and I will be back after I get my other hand done. Okay, there we go. I got all my nails done. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to file that little bit of extra off the tips of all of them. So when you file your tips, you want to go in a downward direction. And what that will do is, one, that will kind of seal your nail strips to your nails. And there's a little bit that I had wrapped around the tip of my nail. Here's the next one. There's that little bit. These have actually been on quite a while now. There you go. There isn't a whole lot on these because I stuck them so close to the edge. I just put them so they barely wrap the edge. There you go. Again, we got Swiss and Tell with, oh, what was the name of the set again? I'm horrible. Throwing Shade. So we got Swiss and Tell, Throwing Shade, and Throwing Shade, I reversed it and made it as a French tip. So if anyone has any questions, can leave them in the comments. Join my VIP group on Facebook. I will leave the link in the comments, or in the description. I'm sorry, it's going to be in the description. And if you would like the sets, yeah, I will leave the shopping link and you can pick them up there. So y'all have a good evening, morning, day, whichever time of the day you're watching this. Bye.